So HCS is bringing in a lot of capacity and also some challenges for infrastructure. So it is bringing multiple spot beams, that a lot of them, sometimes even 300, and we need to scale. So we are feeling an impact that our systems have been scaled for this kind of seams and architecture where the payloads serve for 90 beams, etc. So we needed to scale our pricing, we needed to scale what we deliver to the customer, and also we are getting an impact that we have much larger orders, a few of them, but much larger. So our revenue increased as well thanks to HCS and thanks to our flexibility in these scenarios. Actually, in HCS, there will be much more antennas, much more access points where it needs to be installed accurately. So we give them a simple way to do all the process, from the very initial installation to the maintenance after it was installed and it's operating correctly. Even if some atmospheric attenuation or even a disaster, we can check remotely. So that's save a huge amount of cost. So we have a unique value proposition for mobility. What we do is to, first of all, the mobility antennas need to be commissioned. We do it the same way as the fixed antennas. They do almost the same process and many times are much more difficult to get deployed, and many service providers, they need to deploy quick because planes need to start giving revenue to the airline the same way as SIPs, they need to be deployed. So we work, for example, with Marlink and others in order to speed that process for them. And also, whenever the remote change satellites change from north to south in the equator, they need to do some checks in order to operate correctly and accurate enough. So we do all these checks remotely for them. So service providers need to be relevant with, in my opinion, two initiatives: saving cost and bringing added value. So, which is also the way that are taking satellite operators, saving cost and differentiating their capacity with added value proposition services. So that's where we work with both, to differentiate the service providers and also to enable satellite operators to bring a better proposition to service providers and end customers. So we are saying that the most important is cost. Cost in the capacity and cost in the operation. Today we have been saying in different analysis that the operational cost is even higher than the CapEx. So what we are hearing a lot is how to save that operational expenses. And that's where we think that automation is critical. And that's our path to go. So I cannot tell what will be different, but I think that a promising future is coming, and I think that new systems like AluSat are coming and will succeed significantly with most of the VSAT players. So we see that HCS is going to increase our business significantly, and also we are doing quite well, so we will end up succeeding.